is the square in front of the Opera House in Stockholm, Sweden, and yeah, today is the showing of Genufa, which is a Czech kind of an opera. It's an opera with mysterious relationships, and then when we see the earlier movies, they were derived from some of the opera kind of stories. So this seems like an earlier opera. Hej, jag är i Stockholm och riksdagen och Kungens Ballets-et, och jag står på terrassen i Operahus i Stockholm. Det är ett jättefint operahus. Så idag är Genufa, som är en tjeckisk opera med svensk översättning. Det är jätteroligt för att stå på den här terrassen. I'm standing on top of the Opera Terrace in Stockholm, and what this is the Parliament building called the Riksdagen, and behind it you find the central part of Stockholm, and yeah, this is the beautiful Parliament building. It was I think inaugurated in 1904, almost more than 120 years. Now this is the Royal Palace. These are all beautiful Royal Palace. This is the Royal Palace and the Parliament building together. It's a beautiful summer afternoon. This is a beautiful opera house in Stockholm, and I am on top of the terrace. It's called Terrace. It's really beautiful with the opera flag, O and the crown over it. Yeah, this is the folk flag of the opera. This is the opera, the square open square in front of the opera house, and yeah, it's really good to be on top of the terrace. This is the terrace, and yeah, I'm on top of the terrace. And yeah, these roads, this is the main central part of Stockholm, and what we see ahead is the Parliament building. Yeah, this is the Parliament building called the Riksdag. It has 349 seats within, and yeah, elections are held every 4 years in Stockholm, general elections, and then we also in Sweden, because Sweden is a member of the EU, there are also elections for the European Union held once in 5 years. The recent election was held this June. So, and then there is something known as the member of MEPs that are selected to the European Parliament, and this is a government building in front of us. These are all government buildings in front of us. Yeah, with the nice see the bus. And this is a beautiful part of Stockholm. This is the Royal Palace. Yeah, this is the Royal Palace in full. And then behind it is called the small island is called the Gamlastan, or the old town, and that has a lot of narrow alleys and and nice souvenir shops. And this is one of the bigger churches that we see ahead in front of us. And then yeah, it's a narrow alleyway with very nice shops and restaurants and and other things. This is on top of the Opera Terrace, and in front of we find a beautiful statue with the horseman, and then here we find it's called the Medal House Museum. It's the Mediterranean Museum, and then the government building, and then you have the nice bridges forming part of the central Stockholm and leading out of Stockholm, and then you have the Nordstedts building. And this is the Parliament House, the Riksdagen building, which has 349 seats, and then it was built in 1904. And then there is a small Parliament garden in front of the Parliament House, and then you have these nice buildings. The detail of the bridges, and then you have the Parliament House from this side. This is the Royal Palace, and then you have the church, then you have the detail and the buildings, and then this island where this Royal Palace stands is called Gamlastan. It's an old town, literally it means old town in Swedish, and it has a lot of nice souvenir shops, eating places, and it's narrow lanes, and it's a historical old part of the city containing the Royal Palace as well as the church, and there are basically three churches. This is the biggest of them all, and then this is old part of Stockholm. This is a view from the I'm standing in front on the Opera Terrace, and Opera House in Stockholm. It's called the Royal Opera House, the Kungliga Operan in Swedish. It's a fantastic, like all many European opera houses, it's a fantastic one with the gold and everything. And today is the showing of Genova. It's Czech. Libretto is in Czech, and by Leo Zenasek. And behind me, is the Royal Palace. And that island is called Gamlastan, literally in the old city in Sweden. And then you have a Parliament building, which consists of 349 members, and elections are held every 4 years. And then this is a Parliament sort of square, and a beautiful statue, and then these are the government buildings, and there's the Mediterranean Museum. So it's a fantastic. The opera is really the flag, and the experience here is quite like any great opera.